Hello and welcome, amigos. Today I'm going to show you how to make a peach tres leches cake. For your tres leches cake, you want to make sure to be using room temperature eggs and make sure to separate your eggs. Take 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and sift that into a bowl. To your bowl, you're going to add 5 egg yolks, 2/3 of a cup of sugar, and you're going to mix for 1 minute. After a minute, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla and 1/4 of a cup of milk. Continue mixing until you see that your mixture is pale yellow and it looks just like this. In another bowl, you want to add your egg whites and you want to mix them for a few seconds. Then you want to add your sugar and continue beating until you have some nice stiff peaks that look just like that. To your egg yolk mixture, you want to start adding your flour, and we're going to do that in 3 parts. Once you've fully incorporated your flour, then you want to add your next part. And when you're letting the batter drop just like this, you should have the ribbon effect, okay? Now it's time for us to fold in our egg whites. And we're going to do that in 3 parts. And you find this recipe too fast for you, not to worry. I have 2 other recipes, and one of them that I'm going to link in the description is super detailed for you. It's about 45 minutes of tres leches cake. And for those of you that want a tres leches on the stand mixer, not to worry, I have a recipe for you too, which I'll link in the description area. And this is what your batter should look like when you're done combining your ingredients. Fluffy, delicate, and silky. Since I want to use this beautiful cake stand today to impress my kids, I'm going to change it up on you guys today. Today I'm going to be using a round cake mold, and I purchased these on Amazon. They're already cut out for you super easy, so that whenever we have to take our cake out, we can just pull it out through the sides. I'm going to drop it just a few times, and then I'm going to smooth the cake out through the top just like that. Just like a DJ would. I don't know, I think my dreams of becoming a DJ are over, guys. I can be DJ Granny soon. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you guys are gonna go to my show, if it happens. And now you wanna bake your cake at 350 degrees, place it in the center rack for 28 to 30 minutes. For your syrup, you wanna add 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of condensed milk, 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and canned peaches, and it's going to be up to you if you want to add the syrup as well. And now you want to blend until smooth. And boom, done, amigos. After you blend your syrup, you want to taste it. Peach tends to either be strong or be very mild. So in this case, I noticed that my peaches were a bit mild, so I'm going to add a few more frozen peaches. You can add peach Kool-Aid. Anything peach flavor that you have will work for this portion right here to enhance the peach flavor. I always have to touch it for some reason when it comes out of the oven. But we are ready. My cake took 28 minutes to bake. I'm in high altitude and our humidity is at about 19% today. So if you guys make this cake, please come back and share your climate and your humidity levels, so that might help our friends out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow this cake to rest for a good 30 minutes before we come and poke all the lovely holes in here. Okay, and once your cake has cooled a bit, now you can go ahead and get really close to the edge and start detaching your cake. You guys are making me nervous watching me like that. And when you're pressing your knife, just press it straight down, okay? Don't go at an angle. I know sometimes when I use my glass baking dish, I tend to go this way. So with this one, I just get to go straight down just like this. And boom, done. I'm going to allow my cake to continue to cool for another hour or so, just right here before we start poking our holes and pouring in our syrup. Our cake has cooled, but look at how thick it came out in that round cake pan. I think you guys are going to really love this one because you're always asking me, I want it thicker, and this is going to be perfect for that. So once your cake has cooled, you want to go around and poke some holes with your fork, skewer, Something sharp. So spongy, I can hear it. Can you hear that, baby?
Yeah. I can't though.
You can't hear it? Come on closer and you can hear it. You have to be very quiet.
Oh, I hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to start pouring in our syrup. And I'm only going to do a little bit of syrup today, and then tomorrow I'll pour a little bit more because I'm going to place this cake in the refrigerator overnight so it can get nice and cold. And then I'm going to continue to decorate it tomorrow. And I'm doing it this way because a lot of you guys asked me, can I make this the night before? And I want you guys to have something that's easy for you guys to follow and that you can make the night before. We'll make it together.
Oh, it looks glorious when you're doing that.
And now I'm going to cool our cake overnight in the refrigerator. For those of you that are not, you want to wait about 4 to 6 hours until your cake gets cold before you start decorating, which is a step that we're going to do next. And now it's time to make our whipped cream. What we're going to do is we're going to be using a really cold bowl. I already placed it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. And we're going to add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I also placed my whipping cream in the freezer to make it extra cold. You can use sugar or powdered sugar. For this blend, I'm going to be using powdered sugar today, and I'm going to be adding it a little bit at a time. And then we're just going to start mixing until we get some beautifully whipped cream. And boom, done, amigos. We have some amazing whipped cream, and now it's time to decorate our cake. Sounds like our cake is not going to need any more of the milk in here. It's nice and soaked, and it's super cold. And now it's time to decorate our cake. My boys love strawberries, so we are going to have some strawberries. And then I'm going to layer our canned peaches. How's it looking, baby?
Great. It looks like a tropical cake.
Ooh, and you like that?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Trying to impress you here. And boom, done, amigos. Who's ready for a bite? I'm gonna need somebody very special to say, yep, you get the whole slice. I was gonna say I'm gonna need somebody very special to say to Bebe, but he already got started without you guys. And this is one of his favorite cakes, and it's also our family's favorite cake to make. And it's expected for me to make it during the holidays. So I hope that you like your cake, Bebe. I mean, he already went in halfway. And even though we soaked it this particular way outside of the dish, you still have a soaked cake, but it doesn't get mushy this way. So if you don't want a mushy cake, just soak it the way that we did. And it always works best when you soak it overnight in the refrigerator. It just gets really cold, and it's absolutely perfect for your family.
Would you like some?
I mean, I have a whole slice to get through right now, but I like watching you eat. It's like watching mukbang. It's my favorite thing to do. And one thing you're gonna notice about my cakes is that I like them to be homemade. I don't look for perfection. I look for good flavor and to see a smile on my children and family's face whenever I present a cake. We're gonna have to do this again? Yeah. All right, friends, we hope you enjoy this cake as much as we do, and have a safe holiday. Yeah. Wow, baby, you really went for that cake. I feel like I'm gonna go like that and it's gonna be mordida, like a birthday. Ooh, we're gonna have to get emo. Yeah, we're gonna get my sister for her birthday, you guys, watch out. As always, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you, and on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, adios.